All right, so I just want to give you a quick tutorial on how to set up your IC pad with Infopathy and how to navigate the website. So first thing is, in your box, you would have received your IC pad, a cord for charging, and a cord to connect to either your computer or to your cell phone. Okay, so you've got two cords, and then you'd also get a bag to keep it in to protect it. So a couple of things that are really important. The cord for charging is not the cord that you would use to use the application, all right? So the cord for charging has a square end and then it has a USB end, okay? You can either buy yourself an adapter to plug into the USB and then plug it into a wall outlet, or you can plug it into a USB wall outlet, plus you could plug it into your computer if you want. So you have options, but if you don't have an accessible USB outlet and you want to plug it into the wall, then you need an adapter for that. So this is the one that you use to charge it. You'll know, I think it takes about 10 hours to drain it, and you'll know when it's charged because it will not have an orange light. So once you've plugged it in to charge it, and I'm just trying to do that now. So you plug this one inside in, and then you plug this either into an outlet or into your computer. There'll be an orange light that will light up. And once it's charged, it will no longer light up orange. And then you have about 10 hours of use out of it. So that's point number one. Some people will confuse that and they're going to try to use it through their computer. You cannot do it with this charging cord. In order to use it through your computer or through your phone, you'll need to use the cord that has the two ends that plug into your headphone jack, okay? So one end goes into the circular end here, and then the other end is going to go into your headphone jack in your computer, or if you're using it on your cell phone, you'll likely need to get an adapter. So these adapters here are very inexpensive. And that's what I use with my phone. And then I just plug it into the bottom of my phone where my headphone jack would be. Okay, that's how I get the connection. I prefer to use it on my phone because it's portable. From there, you would then log in to Infopathy on your device. You go onto their website. It's not an app. You have to log into the website, and then you'll be able to see all of your items that are usable for you, your PMFs and your ICs, okay? So that is number one. Number two, I'm going to share with you my screen because I want you to see how easy it is to navigate through the website. Okay, so now I'm on the Infopathy website, and this is the home page. There's lots of good information on here. Please take some time, look through it. You can see the ICs and complexes here, and there's lots of testimonials. There's lots of good information here. How to work the device and why people use it. You can just keep scrolling. There's videos in here. There's so much. So I'm going to get straight to what you want to do when you start using it. So the first thing is you're going to go to IC complexes, and again, make sure you're plugged in properly through your phone or on your computer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come to your IC complexes, and you'll see there's 2,400 right now. They continually add more, so this number will probably keep increasing. This is what your subscription is paying for. It's giving you access to these items. You can see off to the left here, there's free items that are available to anyone, and then there's premium items that you've paid for. It then breaks it down into applications. So PEMF, remember that PEMF is what you want to use on your body, pulse electromagnetic fields, okay? So imprints are what you're going to imprint into water or into creams. And then audible is for those who have the other device. I forget what it's called right now, but it's not the IC pad. So then you go over to the search bar and you can type in something that you're looking for. So let's say you have arthritis. You can search by a symptom like arthritis, and it's going to pull up, it says 129. So there's 129 things that have been tagged with arthritis. You can see that some are PEMFs and some are audible. And if we go down, there's probably going to be some imprints. So that's a complex that you would drink or put into a cream. You can also search by a specific item. Let's say we wanted calcium, just as an example. Search calcium, and now you'll see that there's 94 items that are tagged with the word calcium. There's calcium citrate, calcium magnesium, there's all different types of calcium. So this is where you've got to do your due diligence and open up the items that you're maybe leaning towards, read what they're good for, understand what you're choosing, okay? So once you've selected your item, we are going to need to be logged in. So I'm going to log into my account because I haven't logged in yet. And once you are logged in, then you can start to transfer these items either through water or into the pad and use it topically on your body. And so this is where you get the start transfer button. Okay, you may have to select a device. I recommend the IC glowing pad. Okay, the other ones are good products, I believe. I don't own them though, but they can also be used in different ways. And then you would hit start transfer. So you can see down here that calcium can be transferred in 2 minutes time. That can do up to 1 liter of water. And if you want to make it stronger, you can hit the repeat button. So I always recommend you start with low dosage first, and by increasing the length of time, you're increasing the dosage. So you always want to see how you feel and kind of go from there. Okay, and then the same thing goes for the PEMF. So if we go to my liked items over here, there are certain things that I have liked over time. And so here's an acute one for pain, and perhaps I want to do it for an hour. So I would repeat it twice, and it will just keep going for 1 whole hour. The other thing to keep in mind is that this device can be used every day, and it is recommended to use it for maximum benefit. It's very gentle. It's not as strong as like my biofeedback device here in the office. That is a medical device. So with these ICs, these complexes, and the PEMF that you're using, you can use it 2 to 3 times a day. With the water you can drink, they say you don't need much, but again, this is going to be very individual. You can drink up to 1 liter a day. You need to start with at least 2 to 4 ounces, I believe, a day. And of course, monitor your symptoms. And then with the PEMF, when you apply it to the body, you want to use it at least 1 to 3 times per day, depending on what you were working towards, helping in your body. So there is nothing wrong with using the PEMFs. Some people will use them for an hour, some people even longer, 2 hours, and sometimes a couple times a day at 1 to 2 hours each. So it just depends on the situation. Okay, so you have items. Once you've used them, you can like them. If you go back to the all button here on the left, you can see these are all the complexes that you can filter by system, and you can like any item so it kind of saves it. So let's say this one here, the AMPK activator. I've never used that one, but maybe I decided I wanted to save it. If you hit the like button, it's going to save it in your liked items. And then when you go to your liked, they will be there, so it's easier to find in case you forget. You can also create your own. I won't get into that. It's a little more complicated. Also on my screen, it's going to show some that I created for clients, and it's going to show their names. So I want to keep their personal information private. But you can watch the videos and read how to create your own sequences of remedies that you might want to use. Okay. And then down here, you won't have a connections. That's for me because I have a professional account, so I can connect with clients and such. So there you have it. That's basically all you need to know. Couple other tips is always shake your water for at least 10 seconds. You must add salt to it. You can keep that water that you make for up to 3 days if you're making it in like up to 1 liter container. There is an alternate way that you can make your water, which is using a saline mixture. There's a little bit of information on that on the website. So if you go into, I believe it's under equipment. If you look under equipment, and then beyond it, you can see, oh, sorry, this is a different thing that I wanted to show you. There's some free videos, so definitely watch those, lots of good information there. And so it must be under, trying to remember, under the home, but there is lots of good information. Is it in here? You'll have to scroll around. It's been a while since I've been here. So click on some of these buttons and it might open up more information. Yes. So there's more information here, the science behind it. And then there you go. Print ICs once every 3 days. 1 liter can last up to 3 days, or once every 30 days if you want to buy a little dropper bottle and use the saline solution. So don't forget to utilize these resources here. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. And that's everything for today.